Hey Lamar, fix that shit.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Shamira Elaine. For those of you who are new, for those of you who are not new, thank you all so much for coming back and supporting everything I do here with my channel. On this channel, I focus all on health, locks, and lifestyle, and everything in between, whatever I feel like I want to do on this channel. So if you're into that type of content, then just keep on watching. By the title of this video, I am doing something a little bit different from my normal content. I really felt like I should put this video out there, especially because I know a lot of people on my social media who are starting YouTube channels and things like that, and I've had my YouTube for a pretty long time, and I'm just now hitting 1,000 subscribers because I have incorporated a lot of different tips and tricks to help me gain the amount of subscribers that I did within like a 4-month period. So I wanted to be able to give those tips to you all, especially anybody that I don't or do know who wants to start a channel in 2020. So this video is all about how I reached 1,000 subscribers, giving you all 10 tips that you can use to grow your channel to 1,000 subscribers in 2020. So if you stumbled across this video, you've probably watched previous videos on how to grow your subscriber counts or how to grow your channel. I think that a lot of those videos, or just a lot of videos in general on YouTube, focus on very small and, to me, common sense things that you would need to grow your channel. Being consistent, being yourself, don't do it for the money, find your niche. There's so many tips that people tell you, but it is very hard to do, and it isn't really explained in a way that actually helps your channel grow. So I'm hoping that these tips really do help your channel grow. Okay, these are things that I have done over the past few months to increase my subscriber count. Okay, this ain't no gimmick, this ain't no lousy 10 tips. These are actual factual things that you can do that I guarantee will gain you some subbies. Okay, before we get into that video, first make sure you hit that subscribe button down below. Also, while you're down there, click the notification bell so that you're notified every single time that I post. Without further ado, let's just get into the video. So the first tip that I pretty much did to reach 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube is that I created a weekly goal on how many views I want to have and how many subscribers I want to gain. When I tell you that this was the key factors that really contributed to my growth on YouTube within the past few months, because I was able to look at my analytics from previous weeks to see if I was on track. And if I wasn't on track, then what can I do to get myself back on track and reach that viewer goal and reach that subscriber goal. Those just also help because it keeps you like on a fixed timeline. When it boiled down to it, I think this was in April. I believe it was April. I had on my calendar, I gotta reach 1,000 subscribers by the end of this month. I have to, okay? And I was at like 800 something, almost 900. So I literally had to gain at least 100 subscribers that month to be able to reach that goal. But I gave myself that month goal because I was looking at my analytics from previous weeks, and I knew that I could if I just pushed a little bit and worked a little bit harder. So when you make a goal every single week on the amount of views and the amount of subscribers that you want to get based on your analytics, you're able to vividly see, when you can reach that 1,000 subscriber goal, and it helps you look at your videos in a different way. I will be doing another video on analytics and SEO and things like that, just in a different video, because it is just so much to actually learn. So yeah, first tip, definitely create you a weekly goal on the amount of views that you want to have and the amount of subscribers that you want to gain. The second tip that I would definitely recommend is to write down every single video idea that comes to your mind. This is my journal. I literally, every time a video idea comes in my head, if I'm not at home where my journal is readily available, I would just write it down on my phone. I literally write down every single idea that comes in my head. You want to have as many YouTube video ideas as possible, just because when you start to run out, you really truly don't have anything to film. And if you don't have anything to film, you don't have anything to upload. This goes back to that consistency portion that a lot of other people on YouTube talk about. Once I have all of my video ideas written down, what I like to do is I like to sequence them like on a calendar. So right now my upload days are Thursdays and Sundays. I like to look at my calendar and look at how do I want my videos to fall over the course of this month. I kind of like rank them pretty much, and I like to bulk record. I like to pre-record my videos. I have a list of ideas of videos that I want to upload, and then I kind of look over that list of ideas and I say, okay, well, which video do I want to upload first, which video do I want to upload second, third, fourth, etc. And then like the first 4 videos I record in a week span. And for me this works because it just helps to keep myself on track and to keep myself consistent. Again, you really just want to stay as organized as possible. The third tip that I incorporated heavily into my YouTube routine is genuinely supporting other people's channel. Y'all, genuinely support other people's channels. So I joined one Facebook, actually no, I joined 2 Facebook groups. But I am very active in only one Facebook group, and I make sure that I am completely being myself and I am completely being genuine with the other members in the group. And what I mean by that is I love to give constructive feedback, criticism, ways to grow. I like to pose questions in the group. I like to ask people, you know, what are their goals for this month. I really want to be genuine, and I really wanted to create a space where people felt comfortable, at least with me and what I had to offer, enough to comment and interact. I genuinely wanted to support and wanted to help. So when it came down to days where I would upload my videos in those groups, people would watch, people would like. When it came down to telling them, you know, hey, I want to reach my 1,000 subscriber goal this month, can y'all, you know, check out my channel, people were subscribing to my channel. I know a lot of people say like don't do sub for sub, and I don't necessarily recommend that either, but I do think that it is important for you to genuinely support someone else's channel, because again, you can receive that back. Just extend that support to other people because you essentially want it in return. The fourth thing that I did to reach 1,000 subscribers was that I researched ways to increase my engagement and my watch time hours so that people would not click off of my videos. Subscribers is one thing, but watch time and engagement is a completely different subject. You know, they both intertwine, but it is completely different. And I found that once I created a regimen for my watch time and my engagement, I also saw my subscriber count increase dramatically. I was gaining subscribers every single day, okay? Every single day. And there was a point in time where I would only gain subscribers every 3 days, every 4 days. And I think that a lot of that is because I am keeping my audience engaged with my content, with my videos. The fifth thing that I want to talk about that I feel like I talk a lot about to other people who want to, you know, start their own YouTube channel, I talk a lot about this in the Facebook group that I'm in as well, is that you really want to enhance your video quality. You want to enhance your video quality and the quality of your thumbnails, y'all. Let me say that again. You have to enhance your video quality as well as your thumbnail quality. Presentation, first impression is everything, okay? If you see a popping ass thumbnail, you automatically click it. You know, the picture is clear, the title is clear, it's catchy, it's bright, it's vibrant. You know, that quality thumbnail is what leads you to the video. So I would highly suggest, if you're having trouble creating thumbnails, have somebody create a thumbnail for you, or do the research to learn how to create thumbnails for your video. So enhancing your quality, what I mean by this is you really want to make sure that you're recording on the highest quality level possible. So if you're filming on a phone, I'm going to show you, I'm going to insert like a little clip on how you can pretty much increase the video quality from like 720 to 1080 to HD to 4K, whatever. I guess it depends on the iPhone that you have. You want to record on the highest setting, and then if you have like a DSLR camera, you also want to record on the highest setting possible. And also, a part of enhancing your quality is making sure that the lighting is something decent. You don't want to be filming in a dark ass room. Okay, like this isn't super dark, and it's not super light. It is pleasing to the eye. And you also want to make sure, I used to look at people's videos, and I even looking at my old videos of how the background is so cluttered like, and it just gives me so much anxiety that I just click off of the video. You want a nice clean cut backdrop, okay? Especially if you're filming sit down videos and things like that. If you are not vlogging, you need a clear ass background to film on, okay? Like this is giving me a little bit of anxiety because you see all these wrinkles, okay? But it's fine. It's okay. But you want something that is going to be pretty clean cuts so that it doesn't distract your viewer away from the content, okay? So keep that in mind. Enhance your video and your thumbnail quality. Quality over quantity, y'all. The sixth thing that I want to share with you all is to share and promote your channel on all of your social media accounts. Nobody is going to know you have a channel unless you tell them. What I do and what I currently do is I have the link to my channel in my Instagram, like the little bio part. I include it in my Twitter bio, and then I upload pretty frequently. Like, people all over my Facebook know that I have a YouTube channel because I talk about it all the time. And then another thing that I had started doing that I felt like was also increasing my subscriber count was that I would go to this website. I'm gonna include it here on the screen, and I would choose the most interesting minute of the video that I'm about to upload, and I basically download that video, download that little snippet, and I would upload it on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter. Just that little snippet. And if people were interested in the full video, you share with them the link to the video. So I also saw that that increased my view count as well as my subscriber count. Do not underestimate the reach that you can have on your social media accounts, especially if you're just now starting out with having your YouTube channel and wanting to gain 1,000 subscribers. The seventh thing that I wanted to talk about was to just take your SEO and your analytics seriously. I feel like when I first started my YouTube channel, I would say like 2 years ago, I did not take it seriously. Again, I don't know what I was doing 2 years ago. Like, I feel like I've seen the most growth over these past few months. I just was not paying attention to my analytics. I was not looking at my reach. I was not looking at how long people were staying on my video. I was not looking at, you know, how many views I was getting per week or per month. I just was not paying attention to my analytics. Another thing with that I feel like I wasn't taking as seriously was being able to create catchy titles. You know, creating a title that is going to draw people in and want to see what you have to talk about. But make sure that you're creating titles that entice people, that people want to be nosy, like, okay, I want to see what she's talking about. I want to see what he's talking about in this video just based off the title alone. Then you also want to create a title that is going to be searchable. You can't create a title like what I ate for dinner last night. No, people aren't searching in YouTube what I ate for dinner last night. They may type in, you know, dinner ideas for college students or dinner ideas for weight loss. You know, you want to think about what people are going to be searching, and you want to create your title based off of that. So what I started doing was, when I had a video title in mind, I would actually open another tab on YouTube and I would type in like a few letters. So like when I started my lock videos, I would type in like lock, and then I would see what actually pops up on the YouTube search, pretty much. And then I would go based off of that, and I would maybe like click one and then see how other people phrase their titles. So that's what I started doing to kind of help increase the SEO of my actual titles for my videos. You also want to create searchable not really titles, but searchable content in your description box. I was watching Catherine Mann's video. I would highly recommend that you all check out her channel if you are really interested in growing here on YouTube. But she talked a lot about the SEO of your actual description box and being able to type out a really nice description box that is going to rank high in SEO. In tags, you want to make sure that you are using tags that rank high in SEO. So what I started using was TubeBuddy, which is just a browser extension. It is free, but there are like other purchases you can make. I just use the free version and just try to do my research outside of that. But pretty much once you add the extension to your browser, it gives you like a few tags that does rank high, and then if you look at other people's videos, you can see the tags that they use and kind of like copy those as well. So that's something that I have been doing recently to also increase how many people are viewing my video, thus being able to have those people also subscribe to my channel. I don't know what number we on, child. Okay, 6, 7, 7, 6. Who cares at this point? The next thing that I wanted to talk about was to create a YouTube aesthetic. Okay, aesthetically please me, please. You want to create a YouTube kind of aesthetic. So I tried to choose a font that one you can see on a phone, you can see on a computer, you can see on a TV screen, because it just depends on where people actually watch your videos. And then I wanted something that was going to be big and bold, and I just kept that consistent across my channel. Sometimes I will include like my little green border the same way that my banner is for my YouTube, and I just kept it simple, you know, until I can hire somebody or pay somebody to create me a bomb banner and bomb kind of like branding for my actual YouTube thumbnails. I'm just gonna leave it how it is and just go from there. But the next tip that I wanted to share with you all was to just engage with your audience. I make sure to do this all the time, and I have seen literally firsthand that when I do that, people start to like you and they come back and they watch your videos over and over and over again and comment and like, and maybe they bring in some other people to your channel that you don't know about. You know, you want to be friendly and you want people to essentially like you, and in order to do that, you should engage with your audience. I always make sure to like comments that people put up under my videos, comment back, pose questions, check out their channel. You know, I really just make sure to engage with my audience. And the last tip that I wanted to share with you all is to literally research your own videos. Look back and critique your own videos. This is very hard to do. I hate looking back at some of my videos because I just be like, girl, this video is not it, you know, like, but it sometimes takes that. You have to look back at those old videos and critique them, you know. Look at the analytics. Why did people stop watching after a minute? Why is this clip so much darker than this clip? You know, why is the camera out of focus? And why are you still filming when the camera is out of focus? You have to look back and you have to critique your own videos so you know what to do and what not to do moving forward. You know what people like and you know what people don't like, and now you have to utilize that. You can only find out that information if you look back and research your own content. Every time I post a video, I wait like a week to actually look at the analytics and then compare that to similar videos on my channel to make sure that they're performing at the same rate. And if they are not performing at that same rate or better, why not? You know, how can I fix it for my next video? That is something that is super important as far as growing your channel, especially to 1,000 subscribers. So you guys, those were all of the tips and tricks that I have used to gain 1,000 subscribers here on YouTube in 2020. I do want to just leave y'all with a few like encouraging words and just smaller tips, because I know that starting and maintaining a YouTube channel can be super hard, especially in 2020, because there are a lot of people here on the platform. Don't be discouraged, because it can be a lot of work. You know, you just have to be consistent and literally do the work. You know, YouTube is definitely fun. I have so much fun recording videos and just informing you all and giving you all information and things like that. It's just giving you all a glimpse into my life. However, I do understand that it's fun, but it's also work. You know, and in order for me to reap whatever benefits that I want, which is, you know, my subscriber count and all of my other goals, you know, I have to do the work. Another thing that I did was when I made the decision in April that I'm gonna hit 1,000 subscribers this month, I made sure to turn my subscriber count off, just because I feel like sometimes people tend not to subscribe to your channel when you're under 1,000. I turned off my subscriber count, and then I wrote like a little mantra on my calendar, and I repeated it every single day when I woke up, that I am going to hit 1,000 subscribers this month, literally. You know, and I literally, it wasn't even a full month when I reached the subscriber count. It was literally like a week. Like, I reached my goal in a week. So it's definitely possible, but turn the subscriber count off. Just leave it off until after you have reached your goal. I plan on doing more YouTube content on how to grow your channel and things like that. Make sure, one, you give this video a thumbs up if it was helpful, if you plan on starting your own YouTube channel. But I also want you all to comment down in the comment section below what kinds of videos you want to see from me as far as growing a YouTube channel. If you made it to the end of this video and you're not subscribed, side eye, subscribe to my channel. Enjoy all of this content that I have here available to you all. Thank you all so much for tuning into this video, and I will definitely see you guys in my next one. Bye.